Okay, at this time I'd like to call to order the November 16th, 2022 regular meeting of the Royal Oak Downtown Development Authority. At this time I will look to see if anybody would like to make public comment today. Ms. Kemp.
Good afternoon, everybody. I am Shelley Kemp. I'm the president of the Royal Oak Chamber, and all I'm here to do is thank the DDA for supporting our couple of events this year, including the summer concert series, which was new to us. So I just wanted to just say thank you. That was really all I'm here for. And I promised that I'd have t-shirts for you guys, and some of them I didn't get. So I brought a pile of t-shirts, and you guys can spread them out and give them to your friends and family if there's too many. But just thank you again so much. We hope you enjoyed the summer concert series, and we're hoping to kind of bring it up to the next level this coming year. So more from us on that later. But
Very
thanks.
good.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, thanks. See ya.
Anybody else for public comment?
Thank you. Bill Harrison, 2729 Trafford, also 407 South Washington. The reason I'm here is there are empty tree grates on Washington in front of Right Impressions, the Noodle Shop, and Luigi's. And currently they're filled with mulch, which makes them a little bit safer, but that's going to deteriorate, and when it gets wet, it's going to sink. And I'd like to see the trees replaced. I guess the question is, what do we have to do to get that done? And I think the DDA should pay for it, but anyway, that's one. And then another one of my pet peeves is bicycle riding on the sidewalk. These people are arrogant as hell, and if you say anything to them, they either ignore you or give some smart remark. And the text signs are ineffective. Nobody's going to stop to read the damn sign, and they should be international road sign style. And I would suggest that you have something that has the cross out on a picture of a guy riding a bicycle and a yes on somebody walking the bicycle. So hopefully MDOT doesn't have some silly regulation that you can't do that or whatever. Don't get me started on MDOT. The bicycle riders are also a problem downtown. I was traveling on 4th Street from Lafayette to the railroad tracks, and there was a couple that must have been in their late 40s, early 50s. At my age, everybody looks like a kid. But they were right in the middle. They were right in the middle of 4th Street, and the woman kept looking back and could see me, and they were going at a snail's pace. It wasn't like they were riding fast or anything, and they were just obstructing traffic. And this is happening all over the city, but that's not the DDA's problem. I talked to the commission about that. But right now, you see these PSAs on radio, here on radio, and actually there's one on TV now where you have to pass a rider by 3 feet, Michigan law, okay? Well, I'd like to see a PSA that talks about responsible riding, but anyway, that's something else. Last issue, parking meters, the MPS system. Up until just noticed it last night, the meter out in the lot here was bagged, and there's still one bagged down on the south end. And then Sherman Street, the parking lot along Sherman Street, is bagged. What's going on? How come we've got some bagged, and then the meters along Washington, where it's hurting the retailers, they're not bagged? And I've been grousing about this MPS system, so nobody will hear it. But what's going on? Are we trying to get out of this system? As I understand it, there were 30 different communities that had this system, and we're the last one that hasn't been able to get rid of it. So You guys are the parking committee, and I know from when I was on the DDA, we were the parking committee, and the only time you're the, quote, parking committee is when the city commission wants something from you. But can you do something to find out what the hell's going on with the system? So that's my bag of tricks, so thanks much.
Thank you very much.
Good afternoon. Mark Ryan, 309 South Troy Street here on Royal Oak. I was here before the DDA a couple years ago, before the City Hall was torn down, the park was in there, bringing up this issue. And I let it go only because I know we had bigger things on the plate to fry. It's our building in a little section of block between 3rd and 4th Street, right here on Troy Street, that's been neglected with the improvements on the street sidewalkscaping. And I got a new tenant coming in, and it's like, okay, we're done with the city park, that's in place, things have settled down over here, but there's one little section of block between 3rd and 4th on the east side of Troy that nothing's been done with the sidewalk improvement program. We've gone down all the way down to Knowles on 4th Street. We've gone up to 11 Mile here on Troy Street. But our little section on the east side of Troy, nothing's been done with it at all. And it's like, all right, I'd like to bring it back and get this thing rolling. I'd like to find out what we can do to get this back on the agenda to improve this little one block section. We have done all around us, but nothing's done with our little section there. It doesn't seem like it's that big a project, but it would be nice. We've done on the west side of Troy Street, in front of Mark Ridley's Comedy Castle and the Tribune Building. That's been taken a long time ago when it was in the DDA. We've been brought in the DDA a few years ago, all the way down to Knowles. We've been paying to be part of the program, and I'd just like to end up seeing something where we can get back on there to get it worked on, put it on the agenda somehow. I know they said a couple years ago that we didn't have any money, we had other things going on. I get it, I understand it. But with the improvements we have downtown on other things, the Griff coming in, bringing money in, can we just do that little section for us and bring us up to date?
Just to be clear,
Yeah.
between 3rd and 4th on Troy.
On Troy. And right across from Mark Ridley's Comedy Castle, between the gas station, the gas repair center, gas station, and the Tribune parking lot, the old Tribune parking lot is our building there.
Okay,
All right, great.
appreciate it, thank you.
Good to see you.
Yeah, good afternoon. My name is Frank Hobrecht. I own the building at 408 South Washington. And I've been here numerous times about the alley improvement, and maybe it's moving forward. But the great joy now is that we have code enforcement. And for 25 years, our address for that building has been 1835 North Lafayette. It's my house. I also have a mailbox at the 408 building. But your code enforcement has been very egregious and very particular about sending complaints to our mortgage company. They're in Troy. And they're asking, why would a code enforcement officer send complaints to a mortgage company? I know they sent you a nice check in July, but I'm here. And the reason I say that is because I've been in front of the court 20, 30 times with code enforcement. I was taken to court for not painting a brick. I was taken to court for potential future violations. And I was also kindly arrested by code enforcement for having an apartment without a permit. And the game plan is, don't notify me, don't let me know about the complaint, don't let me know about the court appearance, get a default judgment, and then get a bench warrant for my arrest. That's what happens. The address is 1835 North Lafayette. You can do a business entity search, 408 S Washington LLC. It's been there for 25 years. Every permit is the same address. So could you please tell your code enforcement? And also, I don't own the parking lot. We've been here, and I've spoken about this, that I can't be responsible for the parking lot. It's not my land. And your code enforcement wants, he complains about the trash. I know we have a dumpster there, okay? And we are going to work towards getting that dumpster put inside our building. But if we need to go to court, and if you want to arrest me, just, let's avoid the embarrassment of having your code enforcement come and arrest me, take me off the street, because that's what happened years ago. And we're not done. We still have a lot of things that we need to do. But follow that address, 1835 North Lafayette, and we will work and we will move this thing forward. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon. Carol Hennessy, Royal Oak, Michigan. Nice to see you, Matt. I want to say hi out there, but you were talking business. I just wondered if the committee found out if the veterans were invited to the Christmas parade.
What Christmas party?
You're talking about the
Oh, Christmas parade.
Christmas
Yes.
parade.
Sorry.
Yeah, was that discussed at the committee?
It was
at all?
not discussed at the committee.
Okay, well, let's see if we can put it to Daniel here. We were thinking it would be on the committee's agenda. It was not. So we'll have Daniel do some research for us and try and get an answer.
And I would just kind of like to add, I don't know if this person in charge of the parade has sent out invitations to the different organizations in Royal Oak, or if whoever they are, or are they just trying to get groups from Facebook? Because that doesn't work. You get more answers by sending something to them, even if it's an email. Personally ask each group that's in Royal Oak, and I think you'll have a bigger success with that.
Appreciate that.
And then
Okay?
I would just like to ask Mr. Brake, do you know what they're doing about the parking on Washington? Is it still going to be a 2-year waiting for a committee to find out what's going on?
I'm not clear, and can I follow up with you after the meeting?
I can't stay for the whole meeting.
Meaning, can I call you
Yes,
on another occasion?
absolutely.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I mean, in 2 years, we're not going to have a Washington.
First part was.
So I thought if you were having that group come and do a study, and it was going to take 2 years, you might as well forget it. Why spend the money? I can tell you that right now.
Study's about to be
very-
completed.
I was a very frequent customer on Washington, and I can't be now the way it is. So people won't let you back in, and then the parking meters don't work. So I'd like to know that answer, and I think the DDA would like to see something done with that as soon as possible. Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else for public comment? Seeing none, I will close public comment at this time. Move on to the next agenda item, approval of the meeting minutes from October 19th, 2022.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I second.
Motion by Director Rosbach, second by Director London. Any questions or changes to the minutes? Seeing none, I'll call for the vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And that motion passes. Item number 4, expense items. Okay. Any questions for staff at this time regarding the monthly expense item? I'm seeing none. Okay, that was for your information. No actions needed. Item number 5, North End Tap Room, 111 South Main Facade Grant. Tim, you want to handle this?
I'll start out.
Okay.
I know Daniel's met with the applicant on occasions, but I attended the infrastructure committee meeting when this was in front of them. You do have a recommendation from the infrastructure committee to approve a grant award of an amount not to exceed 50% of the actual project costs, or $10,000, for the applicant, the tap room, which is planning to be located at 111 South Main. You do have a copy of the application form and materials that were presented to the infrastructure committee. The overall project, based on the documents provided, would be some $431,000. The portion that's related to the facade is estimated at $21,000 in terms of facade improvements and signage improvements that you'll see depicted in the plans. So that would max out the award at $10,000 if that actually occurs. You will recall that once the project's done, the applicant is required to submit invoices, the paid invoices, to show that those expenses did occur. That would go to the committee for concurrence that the design and finished product are similar, and then it would come back to the board for actual release of the funds. So there is a suggested resolution if you concur with the infrastructure committee's recommendation.
Director Riley.
I'll move to approve.
Motion by Director Riley,
I'll second.
second by Director Roswick. Any questions or comments regarding this?
Yeah, quick question. Are they going to have signage on the back of this building as well?
I don't remember if that was part of our discussion. I believe,
I think they're just painting that exterior
I think
on
it was-
his own. It wasn't part of this project.
Yeah, the rear was not part of the 21,000 that was submitted. That was simply all of the front. They are planning to paint the back, and you'll see, I don't know if we included that in the packet. My understanding is they may also apply for the mural program at some point down the road for the back, but they weren't ready for that at this point.
Got it.
any other questions? Okay. Yeah, the infrastructure of the 21,000, that was, those items all met the criteria of the program. So we were comfortable with that, and we were also made note of the fact that the overall project was in excess of $400,000. So, that being said, if nothing else, I will call for the vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And that motion passes. Okay. Item number 6, free garage parking, small business Saturday and December weekends. Daniel, are you?
Yeah, this came about at a request from DDA board members at the Siren Discovery session, essentially hoping to attract shoppers in downtown, to the downtown for holiday shopping, as well as a means to educate the public on how safe and easy it is to park in a parking structure, and how close in proximity they are, usually within about a 3 to 5 minute walk to all of the businesses in the area. This comes to you in 2 pieces. One is for Small Business Saturday, and then the other being for December weekends. So the purpose of choosing the weekends over the entire month of December is retailers and many of our businesses are closed on Mondays and Tuesdays in downtown. And so the big focus is to get folks out Thursday through Saturday, and then Sundays are always free anyways.
Okay.
I'll make
My
a-
understanding is that this did go before the Consumer Market Committee.
Yes.
And was discussed at that time. Okay, that's,
Yeah, I was going to make a motion to accept both small business Saturday and the December weekends.
I'll second
Okay.
that.
Motion by Director Rosbeck, second by Director Key.
Just a quick question. Was unanimous with the marketing to do this portion and to leave the all month alone?
Yes.
Okay.
It just made
Makes
financial
sense
sense.
to me. Total
We
sense.
can do other things with our money.
Absolutely.
Okay. I do have a motion on the table. Any further discussion or questions? Seeing none, I will call for the vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And that motion passes. Okay, we're down to item 7, reports. Any of these that Daniel or Tim want to single out and bring to the table?
Would love to talk about Small Business Saturday real quick.
Okay, that's fine.
So for those of you in the audience watching at home, come on out Small Business Saturday. Pick up your retail passport at the Small Business Saturday headquarters on the closed portion of 5th, where we'll have 4 bright orange tents giving out the passports as well as hot beverages purchased from our local shops, including the Office Coffee Shop, Tapped Coffee, Goldfish Tea, and the Fern. We have lots of great options there for everybody, as well as restaurants will be featuring coupons and deals at that location as well for pickup. Anybody who spends $25 or more at 4 retailers fills this out and has a chance to win a $2,500 Downtown Dollars gift card, and we're giving 2 of those out. You can enter as many times as you want, as long as you fill the passport out every time with new purchases. Additionally, anybody who shops on Small Business Saturday and makes any purchase can get one of these bags. And anybody who spends $50 or more can get one of these Downtown Royal Oak limited edition ornaments that came in this week.
Nice design.
Good job.
Additionally, if you are going out and about all November long, Oakland County is running the Local Gems program. So at oakgov.com/shopsmall, you can submit your selfies from local businesses and have a chance to win $1,000 or $500 prizes from the county.
Do we want to talk about BOGO?
Finally, it was declared by City Commission and the Mayor that November 26, 2022 is Small Business Saturday in Royal Oak.
Yay. BOGO.
Oh, I'd also pay attention to social media and the newsletter, as in the next week, maybe 8 days, maybe 9 days. Pay close attention. The DDA is bringing back the BOGO program, where if you purchase a $25, $50, or $100 gift card, the DDA will match you with a bonus card, and we've authorized up to $150,000 towards that program.
Is it dollar for dollar or?
It is dollar for dollar in those increments, so 25, 50, or 100, limit 1 per person.
Oh, okay. Well, 1 card per person?
Yep.
I like that. That's what we missed up last year.
Live and learn.
Live and learn.
Dana, you said that's going to be announced via social media?
Yes.
It's being announced now as being a program that's coming. So historically, this program sells out in about 1 to 3 hours. And so just as a means to make sure you're following our social media and our newsletter, where we put out all of this information all the time, that's where the big announcement's going to come, where you can start doing it.
I have had many people ask me, when is this going on?
Me too.
I like it.
Who doesn't like doubling their money?
Exactly.
Okay. Is there anything else that anybody wants to bring to the table?
Quick question, Daniel. Is the farmer's market having a holiday market?
Yes. On December 1st, there will be a holiday market, as well as the annual tree lighting right out in front of the police, that pine tree that's to our left, to the east of here, of City Hall. There'll be a tree lighting and holiday market that day.
Okay, thank you.
What day is that?
Thursday, December 1st.
I guess in regards to that, I've got one question. Do you want me to turn on the holiday lights throughout downtown prior to the 1st, or flip them on when they do the tree lighting?
When they do the tree lighting.
Okay, so we'll keep them off.
please.
I think they should be on first off as a Saturday. Personally.
Are you going to make a motion?
People will be at the tree lighting, they'll be at the tree lighting, right?
Yeah.
So they're really not gonna see them. I agree with Lori. I mean, typically, people have their cities, malls, whatever, do their lights at least by Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, yeah.
Yeah. And I think it just presents, yeah, I
Make
mean, it's
your
not like
motion.
people are gonna be standing out on Main Street waiting for the lights to come on. If they're here, they're gonna be watching.
Well, there are lights in Centennial Commons. And there are the lights that in the I'll call it the garland and things that get wrapped around the posts. Those will be going up shortly. So there are other things that are there, but again, this is up to you. I was asked when they were coming on, and generally we just turn them on.
So now I'm gonna ask the two-part question. Is it possible to do the like Washington, Maine, in that area one time in the Centennial Commons?
Oh, absolutely.
I think that's the move.
Okay.
That'd be my recommendation.
What?
Turn
The city, like the street end.
Maine, Washington, and in between. Do all that whenever, and then do like Centennial in that area, right around the farmers market.
On December 1st.
Yeah, throw it all together.
All right, make that motion.
I make a motion
If I was
to do
ice skating
that.
if I was ice skating that week of Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
it'd be nice to have the lights on at Centennial Park. And I'm not even a pro ice skater.
So can we just turn them all on the day after Thanksgiving?
Just
Turn them all on the day after Thanksgiving.
Downtown where shoppers are.
All right, let's turn them on Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's what
Doesn't
we've done historically,
Yeah.
so.
I mean, here's the thing. We spent enough money to put those things up. Let's get these.
Use them, light them up.
I make a motion to light them up, light them all up on Thanksgiving. How's that? Or a day before. How's that?
See, Matt, we agree on something else.
Oh, you mean on the bar night?
Whatever. Yes. The biggest part. Yes.
The biggest bar night.
Biggest
All
bar
right,
night.
I'll second your motion. I've relented.
Okay, so I have a motion by Director Riley, second by Director Roswick.
Just
Any-
for clarity, the
Yeah.
motion is to
When turn everything on Wednesday, the 20.
turn them all on.
Third.
Yeah. Third
Light
one.
them all up.
Light them up.
Light 'em up.
We'll call it light them up.
Or somebody outside about 2.
Yes, we will.
2 in the morning. How's that?
Anything else on this item? Call for the vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And that motion passes. Any other items?
I make a motion to adjourn.
Okay.
Shortest meeting ever.
Motion by Director Roswick to adjourn, seconded by Director London. Any further discussion?
No.
Seeing none, I'll call for the vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That motion passes, and we are officially adjourned.
What a gift for staff. To adjourn early, what a gift.
Mike?
Happy holiday.